We're going to start we're actually going to start lying down on your back. So just find your lower back and shoulder blades fully grounded on the mat, your knees bent and the soles of the feet on the mat. And just take a deep breath in and out to come to where you are and start the practice. Take a deep inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Take a deep, one more inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. And from here, you're going to lift your feet, and then make your shin parallel to the mat. And this will engage your lower abdomen and just really start engaging your core. So from here, we're going to activate our core a little bit by tapping with your toe on the mat. But what I want you to do is you will see around 90 degrees bent. So lock these knees. Do not move how much your knees are bent. So lower back's fully grounded. Take a deep breath in and tap with right toe down. Come back up. Tap the left toe. Come back up. Tap up. Tap up. Lower back engaged and fully down. Tap up. Tap up. One more time. Tap up. And tap up. And hug both knees in and just rock side to side. And from here, you're also going to lift both feet up and try to make straight legs. And if you can get them straight, slight bending the knees are okay. And you're going to just lower left legs down while maintaining the right leg up. So just slowly lowering the left leg, not all the way, but just closer to the ground. And then bring the left leg back up. And then this time, right leg down, almost to the ground, engaging your core. And then bring it up. Slowly, left leg down, slowly. Up, right leg down. Up, your full backs are fully on the ground. Again, one last time. Left down. Up, right leg down. Up, hug the both knees in and just rock side to side. So you can just sit up, or I suggest you to just hug the knees and roll, rock forward and back to come to a sit. And once you arrive, you're going to come to a hands and knees position. In your hands and knees, your shoulders are above your wrist and your hips are above the knees. And then you're going to flip one palm at a time to massage your wrist. So just flip one palm at a time and just getting your wrist ready. And also the same thing. So you're going to step the left foot back and just rock forward and back to massage your left ankle, and also engaging the back side of your left leg. And then bring it back to all fours again. Step the right foot back and just really rock forward and back and forward and back. And then come back to all four. So another engaging a core a little bit. So you're going to inhale and left leg out behind you. And just try to not sway your hips too much, so your hips where it is maintained, but left leg is strong and out behind you. Once you're stable, you're going to have your right hand out in front of you. Take a deep breath in and out. And then you're going to tap with your toe and hand the ground. So tap and just do this 5 times. So tap and up, tap and up, tap and up, and then bring that back down. Come back to all four. When you're tapping, make sure the other side is not really collapsing. Inhale, and then right leg behind you straight out. Engage your core and find stability first. And then left hand out. And then we're going to tap. So 1, 2, tap, tap, tap. Find balance and then bring it back down. So just really sway your hips side to side. And I don't know, my wrists are, you know, not feeling very strong. So I'm going to just flip my palms, flip it one more time just to get them ready. So feel free to do that. So one more core engagement. Again, left leg out behind you, right hand out in front of you. Find stability first. And this time, bring your elbow to the knees, to the center in front of your nose, rounding the spine. As you exhale, extend them out again. One more time, elbow to knee. Stretch them out again. Elbow to knee one last time. Stretch them out again. Just hold 1, 2, 3, and then bring that down. The right leg behind you, left hand in front of you. Find stability first. Bring the left elbow to right knee in front of you, round the spine. Stretch them out again. Round the spine, bring them together in front of the center. Stretch them out. One last time, elbow to knee. Stretch them out, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to all fours and just really shake it out. So sway your hips side to side is one way. Maybe just roll your neck as well. Maybe you have been straining your neck while you're trying to balance. Flip the wrist one more time. And once you're ready, place your palms a few inches ahead of you. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up to downward facing dog. And just bend one knee at a time to um, establish your downward facing dog. And you can also sway your head side to side. And just slowly find the stillness. Deep breath in. Exhale out. As you inhale, come to plank pose, the top of the push-up. So in your push-up, also shoulders above your wrist, and just to push with your heels the invisible wall behind you, which will engage the back side of your legs. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Right leg out to down dog split. Bend the knees, open your hips. Circle the right ankle to one direction. Change the direction of the circle. And then re-straighten the right leg. And then square your hips. Step the right foot forwards between hands. Lower the left knee down. And then come up to Anjali Asana, crescent lunge pose. So your arms up and maybe slide back bend. Take a deep breath in. And just really take some time here to just feel the legs and also the back side, back hamstring of your left leg as well. Take a deep breath in and out. Lower the hands down And walk the hands back to straighten the right leg to half split. Also runner's lunge. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk the hands to the front. And this time twist to your right side first. And then tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee to come to a full low lunge twist. Take a deep breath in. Even also here, you're pushing and engaging the left heel, which will just really make the full left leg working. Deep breath in and out. Bring the right hand towards the front of the room. And then lower the right hand down. Step the right foot back to downward facing dog. So again, shake it out one more time. And once you find stillness in downward facing dog, left leg high to down dog split. Bend the knees, open the hips, circle the right ankle to one direction. Change the direction of the circle. Straighten the left leg, square your hips, step the left foot forward between hands, lower the right knees down to come to crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Hands up above your head and maybe slight back bend, that's optional. Deep breath in and out. Again, feeling the right hamstring. Breathe in and out. Lower the hands down. Walk the hands while you're straightening the left leg. Runner's stretch. Take a deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Walk the hands to the front, rebending, and twist to your left side first. And then tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee to come to a full twisted lunge. Take a deep breath in. Also, your right hand is strong and pushing down with the full energy there. Bring the left hand towards the front and then lower it down and step the left foot back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. So right leg out behind you, down dog split. Step the right foot forward between hands. You're going to flip the left foot heel down 45 degrees to rise up to warrior one pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. So just the left foot is fully grounded for 45 degrees. Right knee 90-degree bend. Hips are squared and facing forward. Take a deep breath in. And this time, bring the hands down behind you. Clasp your hands and then bring your knuckles down. Open up your shoulder as you inhale. Exhale, bow forward for a devotional warrior. Take a deep breath in. And then maybe you can have your knuckles far away from your back. Take a deep breath in and out. Come back to warrior one. Lower the hands down. Step the right foot back to down dog first. And then come to plank pose. And then you can lower knees, chest to chin down to baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one deep breath in here. Exhale everything out. Left leg out to down dog split. Step the left foot forward between hands. Flip the right foot heel down 45 degrees to rise up to warrior one pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, this is vigorous because the hips are naturally trying to face the right side, we're making it facing forward. Take one more deep breath in, lower the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers the other way around, place the knuckles down, open up your shoulder, inhale. As you exhale, bow forward to devotional warrior. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more in. And as you exhale, come back to warrior one pose. Lower the hands down. Step the left foot back to down dog first. And then come to a plank pose. Lower knees, chest, chin down to baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're going to lower the knees down, not really wide, but just lower your hips on the heels to come to child pose. Deep breath in. And I suggest that you're going to have your arms very strongly engaged and then just only touch with the fingertips on the mat. This will really have your forearm as well as the shoulders engaged. Take a deep breath in and out. One more inhale and exhale. Slowly come back to downward facing dog. Take your time and maybe you can just do the bending one knee at a time one more time. And then just at your own pace, find the stillness. From here, right leg out behind you, down dog split. Step the right foot forward between hands. This time, rise all up to high lunge pose. So left heel is lifted, right knee 90-degree bent. Arms are strongly framing your face. Take a deep breath in. And from here, I suggest that you could stay here or you can bow forward, I guess 45-degree a little bit, and this will engage your core and your shoulders are on your right knee level. Take a deep breath in and out. Come back to high lunge. Yes, we're gonna do this one more time. So this time you can also place your palms facing up in the sky. So lower down 45-degree, hands up and offer up. And then come back up to high lunge. And then flip the left foot heel down. Come to warrior two pose this time. So what's really different is left foot is parallel to the shoulder edge of the mat. Right heel is aligned with the arch of the left foot. Arms parallel to the ground, gazing forward, strong. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Flip the front palm up and over to peaceful warrior. And then lower the right shin, right forearm on the right thigh to come to side angle stretch. Utthita Parshvottanasana. Take a deep breath in and out. Come back to peaceful warrior. Squeeze in one more time. Cartwheel your hands down. Step the right foot back to the plank pose. Take a moment here in the plank pose just to get yourself ready. And you're lowering halfway down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Push yourself up to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a few deep breaths in and out in the downward facing dog. Left leg out to down dog split. Step the left foot forward between hands. Engaging the core, just rise up to high lunge pose first. And then from here, find stability first. Lower your torso 45-degree down, hands up, offer up, engaging the core. Feel the left leg and come back up to high lunge. One more time. Lower down, offer up. Shoulder is on the left knee level. Come back up, feeling the left leg. Flip the right foot heel down to come to a warrior two pose, the other side. Virabhadrasana 2. Gazing forward, strong. Arms are strong with the full energy. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Flip the front palm up and over to peaceful warrior. Within the feeling the nice side stretch here. And then you're going to lower the left forearm on the left thigh to come to Utthita Parshvottanasana. Side angle stretch. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come back up to peaceful warrior one last time. Cartwheel your hands down. Step the left foot back to plank pose. We align the plank pose first. There is nothing to rush here. And then push down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right leg high to down dog split. Step the right foot forward between hands. Again, engaging the core and just rise up to high lunge first. Arms are strong. Take a deep breath in. Lower 45 degrees. Offer up, feeling the right quad. Coming back up. One more time. Lower the torso down, offer up, shoulders are down, come back up. And this time, have your hands on the hips, and then you're going to shorten the stance to come to pyramid pose. So your feet are not in one line, so it can be wider. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold to pyramid pose. Deep breath in. Hands can come down on the ground or it can stay on your hips. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly come up. Bring your hands back to the hips. And this time, micro bend the right knee. Launch the back leg, the left leg, to come to warrior three pose. So eventually your right leg is straight. You're not locking the knee. And just micro bending is also available. Your hands can stay on your hips or parallel to your torso, or you can place your hands to the floor. Take a deep breath in and out. And then once you are done, simply bring the left foot next to the right foot. There is nothing fancy here. And I know you've worked your right leg a lot, but still one more time. Just hug the left knees in and then bring the soles of the left foot on the inside of the right thigh and come to chair tree pose. Sorry, I didn't mean to say chair pose. Tree pose, Brikshasana. Deep breath in. Then your hands can be palms together in front of the heart center, or you can bring the hands above your head and open up. Find one focal point to maintain your focus. Take a deep breath in. slowly lower everything down to come to forward fold. So in your forward fold Uttanasana, again, you can micro bend your knees and just really fold yourself to rest. And then as you inhale, lengthen the spine. Few options. You can walk back to plank or plant the palms down, step or jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Left leg out to down dog split. Step the left foot forward between hands. Again, using the core muscle, rise up to high prayer first. Arms are strongly framing your face. Left knee 90 degrees. Exhale, 45-degree down, offer up. Feeling the left leg and come back up. In one more time, bring your torso down, offer up, come back up. Have your hands on your hips first, and then change your stance to make it shorter, and then feet are wider. Inhale to prepare, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward, forward to pyramid pose. Deep breath in. Your hands can stay on your hips, or you can lower down to the mat. Take a deep breath in and out. One more time. In and out, and slowly come back up. Have your hands on the hips. Micro bend the left knee first and launch the back leg, the right leg, to come to warrior three pose. Take a deep breath in. And you will feel that right side and left side just don't feel the same way. And that's the nature. So just don't be harsh on yourself. You're already amazing for deciding to do this practice. Once you've done enough of warrior three, just lower it down. Hug the right knees in. Have your left leg strong again. Place the sole of the right foot on the left thigh, inside the left thigh. Come to tree pose. So in any case, if this is not accessible, you can always put on your shin, but just don't do it on your knees because that's the joint. Hands can be on the in front of the heart center. Find your balance. Tree pose. You can bring your hands up above your head and just be comfortable, even with wobbling. Hands can be far away from each other like a branch of a tree. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lower the hands and foot down and just to come to forward fold. Again, micro bending the knees is actually a great idea. And just to feel the nice stretch and rest in your forward fold Uttanasana. Again, you can walk back to plank or plant the palms down and jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Oh. Okay, so from downward facing dog, come to the plank pose first, and then you're going to come to the side plank to on the right hand. So pushing down with the right hand, come to the side plank. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And this is my first time using the AirPod Pro to do this, and it's just teaching me a lesson. Do not use it But anyway, take a deep breath in and out, and come back to the plank pose. And then to the side plank, the other side. So now this time, left hand is pushing down, and side plank, the other side. Take a deep breath in and out. One more time, deep breath in and out. Lower the hands down and lower everything down and lying down on your belly. Ah, and just, feel the ease in being on the ground. And this time, we're going to do a Shalambhasana locust pose, but a few steps of variations here. So first is you're going to have your arms parallel to your torso. Your forehead is touching the ground, palms facing up, feet are closer to each other or together. As you inhale, you're going to lift everything up. Take a deep breath in. Don't strain your neck, but just as you breathe and try to deepen the lift. One more time. Lower everything down and just place one cheek on the mat and just rest. You can sway your hips side to side. Bring the forehead back to the center. And this time, you're going to have your arms, like to your side. So like a T, big T letter. Make a big T letter with your body. And then as you inhale, lift everything up. And this will make your back muscle and back shoulder muscle engage differently from the first version. Take a deep breath in. Try to lift one more time and lower it down. And rest the opposite cheek on the ground. Yeah, that was intense lift. And then you can also sway your hips side to side. And then this time, you're going to have your hands, well, actually, bring your forehead back to the center first. And this time, you're going to have your hands in front of you. So, I think some people call this like Superman. So I want to call it a Superwoman. But just have it in front of you and just be prepared and inhale, lift everything up. Try to deepen the lift. Don't strain your neck. Your feet are not too far away from each other. Take a deep breath in, do one more lift. And then palms out and then lower everything down. And you can sway your hips or you can bend the knees and just really windshield wiper your legs side to side. Yeah, it's interesting. I do this practice a lot and just it feels different every time. But I guess that's the joy of the practice. But you can push yourself up to a sit. And then we're going to do a butterfly forward fold. So have your knees together, feet together, lengthen the spine and open your knees out and make a big diamond shape with your legs. Your soles of the feet are together. So one way to do this is hold on to your shin. And as you inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. So trying so hard to place your forehead on your feet is not the goal. I think just try to keep lengthening the back spine and the lower back, and just go down as much as you can. Will make a great practice. Take a deep breath in. And just feel that your sternum is opening up as well. You can, bend the elbows and hold on to the shin or the top of your feet to lengthen the spine and forward fold. Slowly come up. This time is the Paschimottanasana, but I would like to suggest a new way. So bring the knees together. So your knees are bent already. And then you're going to lift the toes up and then hold on to those toes with your hands. And then you're going to just walk out your feet. So it's not a traditional way of doing the Paschimottanasana. And maybe you're going to end in a way that your knees are bent, and that's completely okay. I think I'd rather have you just lengthen the spine while having the knees bent. And if you go all the way, that's also great. Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. Look inward. Slowly come back up. And this time, bend right knee and then bring it in front of you. Bend left knee and try to have it in front of the right knee. So we're going for Gomukhasana. So for some of you, this is crazy and it might not happen. Then I suggest that you can have your right leg straight out in front of you and then bend the left knee. But for those who can, try this, try this. So both sits bones are fully grounded. Um, left knee is down, bent, right knee is over that. So try to hold on to both feet next to each other. Lengthen the spine, which is most important. And then forward, just as much as you could go while you're not compromising the lower back. Another variation is you can totally stay here, or you can have your left hand up and bend the elbow and bring the left hand behind you, and then also bend the right elbow. Try to hold your hands or connect your fingers to each other behind your back. And then once you make that arm variation, you can also continue your efforts to forward while you're not compromising the lower back. Take a deep breath in and out. So do not force yourself with the arm variation or the legs shape. And this is not meant to be painful. So you must stop if it's giving you a pain. Deep breath in and out. Slowly come up and let go of everything. Change of the leg, but just shake it out first and bring your legs out and shake it out. This time, right knee bent first and then left knee. We're actually the other side, so the opposite way. So I said it incorrectly, sorry. So just the left knee down first and then right knee bent is in front of it. Take a deep breath in. So you're just doing the opposite knee front. If that was confusing, I apologize. Take a deep breath in to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Again, optional arm variation. Right hand up first, so uh, right elbows bent, and then left hand from down. Try to connect the fingers. And just to breathe. Let go of everything. And then again, shake out your legs. And then you're going to lie down on your back. Once you find the ground, you're going to hug both knees and just really rock side to side. And then lower the soles of the feet down. Have them the heels closer to your hips. And then you're going to lift your hips up for the bridge pose. So when you're doing the bridge pose, make sure your knees are not so far away from each other. They should be just the hip distance. And then you can also use your hands to push down and your hips are lifted. Take a deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and lower your hips down. Uh, one more bridge pose and then we're gonna do the restorative bridge pose. So inhale to prepare and then lift your hips up. Slowly come down. And this time we're gonna do the same bridge pose, but I invite you to use a yoga block or a thick book like a dictionary, and then to place it behind your sacrum. So do the same version of the bridge pose. So you're lifting your hips up and then slide the yoga block in, either lowest or the mid level. Don't do it with the highest. And then just really rest your sacrum and to come to the restorative version of the bridge pose. It's nice to feel the support underneath. You can stay here, or I invite you to actually lift the heels up while you're being in the pose, and then lift one leg up in the sky. And if you know, you will know if your block is in the wrong position and giving you the pain, you must stop. But if this is accessible, you can try to lift the other leg as well. So this is a restorative version of inversion. Deep breath in. Stay here in this inversion pose for a few breaths. But if it's, for any reason, if you need to stop, please roll yourself down and remove the block and come to a lie down position. But otherwise, let's just take, 3 more long breath in and out while you're in this pose. I really like this because it just really gives you an opportunity to look inward, literally. When you are getting out of it, bend the knees first and then place the soles of the feet on the ground. Another invitation is really straighten out your legs out in front of you while you're being on the block. This will just really relieve your uh, lower back and just really open up the frontal side of your body. Some really nice quick stretch. Take a deep breath in. Once you are done, bend one knee at a time, lift the hips up and just remove the block. Slowly lower your hips down and then hug the knees one last time. And then you're going to stretch your legs and arms out to come to a final resting pose, Shavasana. Your palms are facing up, eyes closed, legs wide out, comfortable, complete surrender. Your next breath being deeper, wiggle your toes and fingers to reawaken your body. Bring your hands above your head, feet together, making one straight line to give yourself a full body stretch. Bend one knee at a time. Place the soles of the feet on the mat. Roll to your right side to come to a fetal position. Stay here for a few moments. Slowly push yourself to come up to a cross-legged sit, eyes closed. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine, and exhale out. Palms together in front of the heart center. Thanking yourself for giving the time to practice and just really be with yourself, and also thanking the others around you might be sharing this practice with you. The light within me bows to the light within you. Namaste.